Greg Truly with Professional Tool Equipment News. Here is Wrenchin Roger, and I am with Ed Lipscomb of OTC, and we are showing the OTC Encore scan tool. How are we doing, Ed?
I'm doing all right.
So, I am really interested in how this tool is one of the quickest new ways to diagnose a car. So how about you walk me through that?
Sure. Well, first of all, I just usually start by turning it on and booting it up. This is an Android operating system, so we were looking for speed. We were looking for something that would be a good technician's tool, and Android fit the bill.
With the Encore, this does all the bidirectionals. This does generic OBD2. This is pretty much like the other OTC scan tools?
Yeah, but yes, we have the bidirectional controls in here in special tests. We also have the complement of repair information. So now I've got it loaded in, and notice here too that you have the vehicle listed all the time and active.
Good.
Now, what a technician normally would do, read DTCs, right?
Yep.
So I go in to do diagnostics. You can see my diagnostic screen, and I hit diagnostic trouble code. Now what we're doing, this is GM, and as you know, GM has got the full complement of fail since clear, history, current, mil codes. I mean, they've got what, 6, 8 different kinds of codes, I don't know, depending on the car. What we do is we're searching for all of them. And what we did, we went in and tinkered a little bit with some of the devices to set some codes. As you can see here, there is a small indicator there that has a 1 in it. Even on this 2012, that's telling you that there's one experience-based repair solution from Identifix on this 2012 for that code. Yep. This is the internal assets that we'll have on a vehicle for repair information, anything from scan test and so on. What just came up is the code setting criteria, which is really important to find out how did this happen, what is the conditions that set it. And then next, of course, is our Identifix on-tool asset called Code Assist. There's 9 million Code Assist, by the way, a tremendous amount of experience-based solutions. Now let's say that I want to go off-board, because we've searched that for you in the background as well, and here we've searched direct hit in the background. It says I've got one solution, even on this 2012. So what I've did now is I am, as a scan tool, I am sending out the year, make, model, engine. I'm also sending out the DTC. I've already done a search. So let's blow that up so you can see.
Just like a smartphone.
And here's the real cool thing. The real cool thing is I can also do Google. For the technician, he doesn't have to re-enter it. We enter in the vehicle and the code, and we initiate a search.
What I've noticed is this tool works very intuitively. We're scanning for codes. We're already getting to a repair direction, almost like guided fault finding that you'd find in a factory tool.
Yes.
And that reminds me a lot of the OTC Genesis Touch.
Yes.
Now, what differences are there between these two tools?
Well, you know, and that's another good question. This is more a technician-based tool, and to hit the price point of less than $2,000, there was some sacrifices. And the sacrifices usually when you impact cost, it's not in the scan information that you have here, because you still need to fix the car. But what we did remove is, for example, with the Genesis Touch, it is a wireless to the car device. So if you want wireless to the car, that's your tool. And the VCI that's used with it is a J2534 device. That alone is a $1,500 value. Yep. You add in that it is a Windows device and a 10-inch screen, and this is 7-inch. So there is some obvious, well, hey, how come the hardware is cheaper? Well, the hardware is smaller. It doesn't include the J2534 device. That's $1,500. So that's how you get from one to the other.
This tool has a lot of really the new and useful aspects of the Genesis Touch.
Oh yes.
That make it so simple to use.
Well, as a professional tool for from OTC standpoint, as I said, you need to go out to fix that car. You see, we are very happy to use Auto Detect and some of our other trade names. We're very proud of our tools. But at the end of the day, a technician just wants to fix the car. Basic scan information, DTCs, data stream, bidirectional functions that you mentioned, right? OEM level functions, and then the third is repair information. But repair information integrated into your diagnostic process, so you're not running back and forth between a PC and re-entering data.
How does this tool connect online, and how does it update?
Oh, Well, you got some good questions today. All right, it connects online because this is a wireless tool. Even though I'm tethered to the car, it does include Wi-Fi and it does include Bluetooth. What we do is, for convenience, I guess you say the ones that are the most used and most popular we have in here. So you've got Identifix, Mitchell, All Data, Auto Data. If we go down to the OEM selection and you want to go to an OEM site, we have all the OEMs that are selected, or excuse me, that are certified for sale in the United States.
There's two things about a tool in my opinion. One is, which is very important, is the ability to really be as much like a factory scan tool as possible.
Yeah.
You know, to be able to talk to all the different modules, to do the adaptations, to be able to delete the codes, all that stuff. But the other half is you got to be able to use the thing. That's why I think the way you've been laying out this tool, and last year when you unveiled the Genesis Touch, is half the battle, is being able to use the tool to the max of its ability. Cars again more complicated, but thankfully the scan tools are getting a little less complicated.
We're working hard at that, actually.
I appreciate it. Wrenchin Roger signing out.